Good morning, kids. Today we're going to talk about a very important man. His name is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Does anyone know why he was so important? Yes, James. Why do we celebrate the life of Martin Luther King?
Because he freed the slaves? He didn't free the slaves. Harriet Tubman freed the slaves. Sojourner Truth freed the slaves. Frederick Douglass and Toussaint L'Ouverture freed slaves.
Yes, slaves had already been freed in America. Do you know why we celebrate Dr. King, Malachi?
It's Reverend Dr. King, Miss Wilson. He was a preacher from Georgia. He's the OG of leaders in the 1960s where black people were fighting for equal rights in America. He led protests, gave speeches, and made sure everyone knew that equality wasn't just a word to throw around like confetti at a middle school dance. King stood up against injustice, and he did it without a cape or a cruel superhero name. No Batman or Superman, just a black man with a dream, some courage, and probably a cup of coffee to keep him going.
Oh, he's the guy who did the I Have a Dream speech.
That's right, Laura. And do you know what his dream was?
To have freedom?
King believed that people should be judged by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin.
That's right, Malachi. How do you know so much about Reverend Dr. King?
I read all of his books.
Very good. Children, imagine coming to school and your teacher says, "Sorry, you can't play with Laura because your skin is a different color." That is called segregation, and that would not be good, would it?
That would suck.
So every third Monday of January, Reverend Martin Luther King is celebrated with a national holiday to honor his legacy and the ongoing fight for equality. He was a great man, and he even has a statue dedicated to him in our nation's capital.